customer. Keep it real. Yo! Right back!
I got what you need. That's it. I got mouths to feed, pal.
Hello.
Hello.
Fist of the War Chief and General of the Horde armies. If I must die today, I will die with honor in battle for the Horde! Show them no mercy! Warcraft at my side! The Shadow Moon cannot be defeated. We walk in the realm of death itself.
Hola.
Jeje.
Hey.
Hello?
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 What? Can we stop clearing trash? Don't need 20 people for trash.
I'm not sure we can do it if we don't have 20 people.
Bend to my will. At my side!
So, Gluba and Ted, do you think you can like have something for when we swap? Because then I want to swap all healers over both times,
Yeah, I can save a cooldown or two.
just so they don't die from high stacks.
I'll change my trinkets around as well.
Eternity.
40k, what is this?
That's a stay on range mechanic.
Oh, it's a spear thing.
Yeah, that was a spear.
Oh,
Boosted class.
I thought you'd smuggle some Thorgas power switching.
Boost procs.
Show us the BOEs.
just a CR cruel. Or... Yo. I was almost about to call you wrong.
Well, I am late.
What are you implying, Azar? You're being called Azar wrong because he's always late?
Well, I replaced him on Sundays. I'm always late on Sundays. For some reason, I'm always running to raid.
Your soul shall serve warriors man and double.
Let's rest people before we go more.
Has anybody else got massive MS? I've just shot up to 300.
Nope.
Mine is at 13 today.
Warcraft at my side. Your soul shall serve me. You are not ready to face me.
Are we all going to the same sides as before, or has it changed?
It's the same. Uh, right side. And watch out for the tanks. We're gonna swap at 5 stacks. Tanks have markers, and I think we try and swap everybody so the healers don't die to high stacks. So your group, Farah, goes through the middle here with a gateway, and the other group takes the chains. Also, don't like if you're not 100% sure that you can like alter time the big beam, just run and take the chains. Like we don't. It's not really a DPS check that much in the boss phases.
We've had plenty of people try. Feels like just as many fail.
And I believe Sylvanas has a Ventus rune for you.
Fair?
Yep.
Gave it to him already.
Okay. Just use it here.
Yeah, as soon as can I get an auction house for a second?
Get your flasks.
Just get the food.
Yeah.
Warriors and a double.
Yeah. I don't. You. Oh, you're playing fire now, right? Yeah. Okay. Just make sure that you have. I guess it's combustion, so it's up every like second. But just like we want max damage on the eyes. The buzz doesn't really matter. Yeah. Just doing another one of these. Oh, okay. We can't reset.
Death Link.
Yeah, don't run away.
Soul.
Just jump off. You can't reset. It's not worth trying.
Dragging chains.
Targeted.
Dragging chains. Fracture soul. Dragging chains.
I die with honor. Lokar Ogar.
Remember to put gateways again. Also, instead of having a gateway from the chain towards purple marker, can we have one opposite? So the people that are taking chains across on the swap can use that gateway.
So you mean like from the other way around, from like
yeah. So like there, yeah.
It's so we drop pools closer to the gate rather than up halfway up the thing. So if we're on green side, we're gonna start further down. So like around this area down here, and then when we need to go, we can click the gateway rather than filling that area up because it just makes it harder in the next part.
All right, let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Spread. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Collect.
Fracture Soul.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare.
I dodged the laser.
Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Watch the swirls. And then
Dragon
Skies,
Chains.
run speed totem.
Death Link. Dragging Chains.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare.
Touch the laser. And push the bus. Ready to get to your sides.
Fracture Soul. Fracture
Scorn
Soul.
Denier.
Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier.
So be ready to swap. We swap on the next deck.
Fracture Soul.
So go
Scorn
now.
Denier.
Watch out, don't step on people.
Fracture Soul. Titanic
Denier.
Death Gaze.
We need to slow on
Fracture
green
Soul.
side. Actually no, don't. It's picking up on the other side.
Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul.
And we don't have a rest for Ted.
Yeah, that's ice for walkies.
Scorn Denier.
Azora,
Fracture Soul.
you were on the wrong side.
Was I? Fuck.
Yeah,
Titanic Death
I
Gaze.
feel like I remember you being on my side last time.
Yeah, I was, but for some reason I heard that 1 and 3 go left, and I was just went left for some reason.
No, it's 1 and 2 left and 3 and 4 right.
Yeah, I was on the wrong side then.
What way did you go last time?
I went right, but I
Okay.
used CDs on the left side. This time I did the other way around. So I went left, but used CDs on the purple.
So I saw a few of like a few people from groups 1 and 2 having 6 stacks. We don't want you to have 6 stacks. You need to like get to the chain and get across before you get 6 stacks if possible.
Like the healers have
Yeah,
to
but then
leg
you
it
need
to get
call
to
it
Ted.
earlier.
Yeah, like
Why are we moving the ice so much if we need to be closer to the chain then?
that's why you have a gateway, so you can take the gateway to the chain and get across.
I mean,
And then again,
if it'll...
with the gateway there, it will overlap with the swirlies on the ground.
It's fine. It doesn't overlap. It's fine.
Will
Yeah,
it
like
be...
it's
Sorry.
better you go a little bit early than going late.
I just want to double check. I'm the only person, like Group and I are the only ones that are not swapping, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking it will be easier if, as we're dropping pools, if I bring it closer to these chains, would that make it easier for healers to get to me quicker? I know it's like an obvious question. I'm just trying to think anything that will help because I popped everything at that point when I died. Like I used a shield wall and a trinket and everything. So,
if you get too close, we'll explode.
Isn't it like on top of people?
No, yeah, I know.
But
I think you're right, Ted. I think it would help.
But Nectarines has just said he can wait a little bit before he goes.
Yeah, you could stagger it, right? You could have like one healer go a bit later than the other.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so Nectarines can just stay until we land. Maybe.
And a little bit later until you all have the same stacks as him, then he can swap.
I can still move like a bit close because, like, you know, that's like an extra second or two left, like spent when you haven't got a run to catch me in time. I won't go on top of the chains, obviously. Like, I'll make sure there's more than enough space for you guys to see where I am and position accordingly. Because last thing we want is for you to land on me with the chains afterwards. That'd be a bit of a rough one.
Yeah.
Can I understand, please, why we're keeping the ice so far away from the chain? If you want more uptime on the ice.
It's not about uptime. It's about we want the broom.
Yeah, but there's a whole nother phase that you've got to do that eye. So if you have it nearer the chain on the first time, all of the pools are going to be dropped there, and then you're going to have to tank the eye further back where it is now, and you'll have to run through all the shit. Whereas if you tank it further away at the start, you drop the shit there, then you move the eye closer to the chain the second time, and you don't have to run through shit.
The only risk is, of course, Muffin, if you drop pools.
Welcome, friend.
If you just do the same as what Nectarines is doing, if you wait till they come over and have the same stacks as you, and then you can come across.
Yeah, so you could technically, when we have the same stacks as you, you're free to just kind of take the gateway and yeet to the other side. Just don't run straight into people. All right, Smith and Merriv, are you ready?
Yes.
I am.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Spread. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Flare.
Ready to run? And I think we just jump off.
So you two are taking the chains from now on?
Fracture Soul.
And that's not a,
Dragging Chains.
I think I can do it later in the fight. Don't try and skip it again. Always take the chain.
Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
Rogues is safe. He either didn't have Shadow Step or something else happened.
No, I did step, but it put me in the beam.
I had like from all the tries, like not one time.
Yeah, so it's like I've been saying, like the damage in that phase is not important at all.
We're literally
just
wasting time for no reason.
We need the res, basically.
Yeah, it's fine. It just put me in the beam for some bizarre reason, but I can take chains.
You can actually...
You will lose a lot of boss damage if you do that. When we need to push him.
You have one global cooldown while you're in the chain as well. You can do one melee.
Not 2 even nearly.
There you go.
I was gonna say you can still do things in the chain, but I'm not sure about meleeing because I don't melee.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much
Either
hit
way,
it all, most
it's
of the way up to
faster
the chain.
to not die.
Purple foot buff.
Oh.
And you don't need like a 20-second pull timer, right? Like for trinkets or anything like that. I don't think that's a thing anymore, is it?
No.
And at this point, you took so long asking that. This
Yeah.
is already well fixed.
Oh, I didn't realize it was aimed at me. I need 4 seconds.
4-second pull timer from now on.
How are you gonna do that then?
4,
I don't know.
2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
We have a new change coming up, so that's Sky's Totem.
Dragging Chains. Death Link. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
We're easy pushing it.
We can put so much more damage into this ad before we phase. We're phasing so quick.
Fracture Soul. Denier. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier.
Alright, we swap on the next stack. So be ready.
Fracture Soul. Scorn
Go now.
Denier. Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn Fracture Soul.
Slow down a little bit on this side.
Slothful
This is
Corruption.
green side talking.
Scorn
Like stop,
Denier.
full stop, full stop.
Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul.
Just make sure you lose your stacks before you go in the middle. Alright, we can stack up.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chain.
Get out with the slows, and then with the
Death Link. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
laser coming.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains.
We need a new
Death
totem, Sky Totem.
Fracture Soul.
That's fine.
Beam. Annihilating Glare.
Alright, we're close to... I don't know, are we close enough to push? Yeah, I think we are. We have 20 seconds. Just nuke the boss. Rest Pharah.
We should kill the ad, definitely.
We're just getting a new ad like in 5 seconds.
Fracture Soul.
Okay, so
Dragging chains.
we got chains, so just jump off.
Fuck yeah. I didn't realize they were that close to getting the ad.
Dragging Chains.
That's what I said, 20 seconds.
Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains.
It was clean at Hindle, so...
Yeah, it was squeaky clean in the first ad phase. It's obviously like in those phases, like if you have Hellstone for the first eye phase and then health pot for the other one when you get like critical, that's good places to use them.
It seemed like the damage was more even when we actually had Azora with us.
Well,
wasn't it?
I'm nuking the one that I go to the other side, so I'm always going to be top damage on the eye, but all of my damage is going to be on the second one that I go to, because I can't DPS before. It's a big difference. So the last time we had one player switch, we had one player extra on the starting on the side that I was on.
We still have that.
Ah, we still have, okay. I don't know why then we were still that much
Maybe
ahead.
everyone else was just pumping a little bit more this time.
Compared to last time. There's a lot of differences compared to last time.
I
in
just
gear.
mean the first pull.
Yeah, the first pool I was on the wrong side.
Just
Can we wait like 10 seconds before we hit the first eyes? Because my cooldowns like come up so weirdly. I don't know, kill the ad or something. Unless we.
The thing is, like, we're pretty close to getting another at that point.
Oh, okay.
So just like pop cooldowns when they're ready, as long as you have them up to. Is it like, are they so late that you mid cooldown when you have to swap? Is that the case?
Nah, I just can't squeeze another one like in the second phase, but it doesn't matter.
Alright.
So do I go to left now, or do you
No,
want me
just do as we did on this pull we just had.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains.
Get out with the slow, Morty.
Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare.
I'll watch the beam.
Death Link.
With chains soon,
Fracture
that's
Soul.
Sky's totem.
Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare. Fracture
Okay, so
soul.
push the bus. It's already pushed.
Fracture soul. Ire.
Okay, I have to stay over this side. That's late.
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Titanic death gaze. Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Scorn and ire.
We don't have the gateway.
Fracture soul. Scorn and ire.
Yeah, we just gotta swap now.
Scorn fracture soul.
So a lot of people have 6 stacks right now. Just use something to stay alive. No.
Titanic death gaze.
Oh, did you just tank, Morty?
Yeah, I did,
yeah. Yeah, please have the gateways down.
Fracture soul.
Potential customer! Glad I could help!
How close are we to getting another ad in the first phase?
We were like 10 seconds off this time.
Oh, okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death link. Fracture soul. Collect. Fracture soul. Spread. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul.
I was running out with the
Dragging
thingy there,
chains.
sorry.
That was, you need to run into the group with that.
I think he realized it as he flew up.
Just jump
Tried
off.
the flow thing on me there, but never mind.
It was not the slow thing you had on you. You got hit by a swirly, so you were slowed because you had to pick up your...
Ah, that's fine.
Just stop casting when you see the swirlies. Not worth it. I've been hit bad when I wanted to finish casts.
I assume everyone else has like a minute and 2 minutes right now.
47. Yeah, 47 seconds.
45.
And
Gateway.
that's an actual
Yeah,
pull
just
time,
using-
yeah. So get the food buff and everything.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul.
So watch out for swirlies.
Dragging Chains. Death Link. Annihilating Glare. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Watch your feet. And then we have chains and skies totem.
Dragging Chains.
Get out with the slows.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Annihilating Glare.
We can kill this ad real quick. We have 13 seconds. Alright, we swap the... Go to the sides.
Fracture Soul. Ire. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
You ready to swap on the next deck? So
Fracture
now...
Soul. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul.
Slow a little bit on green side.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Nothing is fine, just go.
Fracture Soul.
Don't drop pools weirdly here. And all stacks should be dropped, so just get stacked up.
Death Link.
Watch out for
Fracture
spoilies.
Fuck off.
Dragging Chains. Death Link. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
New laser.
Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Watch out.
Dragging
And skies totem.
Death Link. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
Stop boss damage. Full stop on boss. Just kill this abductor and then we kill the other one as well.
Death Link.
So we're gonna need
Fracture
your
Soul.
your totem, Morty.
Spread.
Don't
Dragon
touch the
Shield.
boss. Like, do not touch the
Death
boss.
Link. Fracture Soul.
I've got
Annihilating Glare.
Can you pull out so we don't leave?
Fracture Soul.
Oh.
We phased.
Yeah, get to the sides.
There's tons of people in range of.
Fracture Soul.
Just carefully if you get the other stack first.
Sky, you've got the wrong stack.
I know, that's why I'm staying at the back.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire.
Right, we're miles ahead
Fracture
right here.
Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Be ready to swap sides. Get away from the gateway on the other side, please, because we're coming
Fracture
now.
Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Don't get too close to
Fracture
Kluber.
Soul. Debuff. Scorn and
It's
Ire.
safe now.
Titanic Death Gaze.
No.
Who?
Someone gave me.
Nectarines came over,
Fracture Soul.
and
Oh
we were
yeah,
all
we were
standing
standing
on the gateway.
on the gateway, yeah.
Fracture Soul.
From when you called stop DPS on the eye, it still lost like 4%.
Do you mean the boss or?
Yeah.
I mean,
Still
every
has
single
lots
class
of bleeds
cleaves.
and stuff.
I mean, you're running like 3 assassination rogues, an F-lock, and whatever, right?
Ice Mage, first Mage.
Or you can just get a single target.
Yeah,
Doesn't
just
have
don't
anything to-
press half your buttons.
It doesn't
Just
have anything to
melee.
do with single target. I'm talking about it has like 30 seconds of dots on it.
But honestly, we're making this harder than it should be.
We are.
Because we can push. If Kroll stays on the boss, because he's like, come on, being punished because he missed one shadow step, we could easy push the boss.
But
The difference
it
between me and now-
literally doesn't matter at all if we push the boss or not.
So look at the damage meters. That difference is because he's taking the chains.
Right, but hold on, I don't understand your point. If we
push the boss,
whether
and we skip the ad.
yeah, but right, no, but if we don't push the boss and we wait and we kill the ad, that's fine. It doesn't fucking matter because we kill the ad and then phase the boss. Like,
It's fine. However you prefer, it's fine. I'm
like
just
it's so much easier to like wait if we need to, as opposed to trying to push and potentially not pushing.
Yeah, so obviously don't stand on the gateway after you take the gateway. And also put down the gateway.
Also, there's something else when we're with the eyes. I don't know how range drop the pulls, but there's really crowded in melee. If like for example swirlies drop on range, then we need also pulls that like we are caught in between like dodging stuff and dropping pulls and stuff like that because range are too close to melee. I don't know how maybe we should organize better.
Ranged should be dropping pools on this side of the ad.
Yeah, they're not
That's
there.
the whole point of us being down here, is to be more with the pools on this side. Somebody literally
Well,
popped
wasn't
one
that side
on the
full
portal.
completely?
And standing on the portal because we have nectarines and muffins swap later.
Right, I see.
So if we stay on the portal, he comes over with the portal with the debuff and bombs us like what just happened here.
Yeah.
Right, let's go again.
It seems to be working well, though. I think having nectarines just stay a little bit. Ted doesn't seem to be melting anymore.
It's nowhere near as scary.
For me too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
What's your feet?
Beam. Annihilating Glare. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
What's your feet? And chains with Sky's totem.
Dragon
Get out
chain.
with the slow.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
Also, just hit the abductor only here. So the boss is facing
Fracture soul.
now. Okay.
Fracture Soul. Denier. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier.
Ready to swap in 5 seconds.
Targeted. Targeted. Fracture Soul.
No.
Scorn Denier. Slothful Corruption.
And get away from the gateway.
Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier. Titanic Death Gaze.
What was that?
Same thing.
Purple hadn't quite lost her stacks,
Fracture
I think.
Soul.
I didn't think I was actually close to anyone.
No, you were far.
Fracture Soul.
Did someone step on Muffin?
It is my fault. I think
Muffin's
it's
all
the
the way
next
back.
one.
Are you by the gate again? Sure.
Yeah. Just didn't. I need to get used to it.
The ones under the eyes tend to be Glooper.
Yeah, Glooper move.
Also, if it's on my side, sometimes I have the same for Glooper's side, but like the boss will just stand there and cast spells. And I step back to try and get it to move, but I have to wait for it to finish doing all its cast before he moves out the pools. So I'll try and keep him out, but if the eye decides he's going to cast 20 spells in quick succession, I can't do much about it.
If we phase that quickly again, do we want to call for like hold DPS?
Yeah, probably.
For me anyway, my 2 minutes went up for the at all
Use
for
it.
the other
Use
for the my assigned eye anyway.
A lot of us have 2 minutes. Just use it on the other eye. That's what I did.
Yeah, but ideally we want to push a little later. Like we want that beam to finish and then push after.
I have a question though. Is it only because of cooldowns that you want to do that? Because the
Yeah.
timing of it works really well for we're all standing where the eyes are spawning, and then the people going across can just take the thing across, and the rest of us like stay.
Yeah, it does work out actually.
If it
that
works
way.
out,
Like
the
it just means I
conclusions-
can't use my cooldowns on that specific one. I'd use it on the other one, and
But
then,
then
everyone would
everyone-
do the opposite.
Everyone with 2 minute cooldown will do exactly the same.
Yeah, so that-
because they won't. Now we push like 15 seconds faster. Like 15 or 20.
Can you all stop critting? probably comes down to RNG, and then like this time we'll be way slower.
Just take your shards out.
These 3 unholy.
I don't think I
set
can get
bonuses at the
less
start.
procs, so might even that out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Deathlink. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains. Deathlink.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare. Deathlink. Fracture
Watch out for
Soul.
spoilers.
Dragging Chains.
And this is Sky's totem.
Deathlink. Fracture.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare.
Just jump off. So we need more people to get in and soak. I assume it's
Assailing lance.
like you got pulled off the platform, right?
I got chained, but I don't think it was that big of a pull.
Yeah, as I
don't
say,
know.
I
I
had
didn't
no issue
run
with
it,
it.
right?
I was in it and it's completely fine for me.
I dodged the swirlies and went into the slow pool on both sides. That's why I got pulled off.
I hope that it's only melee with slows that are standing like near the edge of the platform. If you're ranged with slows, you should be back behind.
What does it make a difference if you got a slow? There's still room
Because
out
if
there.
you're standing too close, then the people moving out of the chains are ending up in your slow.
Oh, I see, I see.
It
And
should slow you, right?
so the chains pull you off faster. Because you can't run
What?
against them because you're slow.
So it slows you, but it doesn't slow the pull.
Yeah.
No,
of the chain.
exactly, yeah.
I had the same thoughts when we were doing this. I was like, why don't we just put the slow in and then we'll be slow so we can't get pulled off? But it's the opposite. You want the fast in so you're fast so you can't get pulled off.
You want to get a slower, go down the side of the room on the
Is
slopes,
the-
just so it's
is
out
a
of the
rope,
way.
if you fall down, just use Shadow Step. It will get you back.
I did that, but on the other side was a slow pool as well.
So you fall, Shadow Step, and then fell again.
Yes.
Nice.
Impressive.
That's sad.
That's dedication. I'm honestly beginning to think that we might be one of the unluckiest people we have in the guild.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
Not to be mean, but rather him than me.
What a team player.
I mean, if you can share it a little bit, I guess that's fine, but I don't want all of that. That sounds scary.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Deathlink. Fracture Soul. Spread. Dragging Chains. Deathlink. Fracture Soul.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare. Deathlink. Fracture
Watch out for
Soul.
swirlies, and then it's Guy's totem soon.
Dragging Chains. Deathlink. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare. Fracture Soul.
We have a rest for myself.
Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Just stay on that side more so hopefully the damage. Oh, you're over here now.
Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
So be ready to swap sides and get away from the gateway.
Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
What? How the fuck?
Yeah.
Scorn and Ire. Soul.
Desolation beam.
Yeah, what?
That's the circle that goes on you.
Yeah, but that's like 300k, and there was nothing.
Yeah, if it jumps to you from somebody else, then you're fucking toast.
Who had it?
Fracture
I
Soul.
don't think I had it, did I? Because I just ported on beam.
Not sure. Like I didn't see it, so I don't think it was on me.
Fracture Soul.
Because I just Dora Shadows on top of you, but I am like 99% sure it wasn't on me because I would have seen. I did have it at some point. I don't know where I died.
That's a lot of fucking damage. Holy shit.
Take the reses.
Some new tricks, like me, brother bear. This is why they call me Invisible! The work must continue. Are you up to the challenge? I will not hold back. Trains inbound. Avast, you pale suckers! I am not some simple. I'm just finished yet. I know. I have a few more tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, do I have a deal for you? Glad I could help.
I'll just pop a cauldron now while we wait for consoles. Oh, well, the cauldron is popped. Make sure you have enough flasks. And alchemists have a spare one, like drink one and have a spare one so you can trade later. Okay, we're going.
Let me introduce you to me new brothers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Spread. Dragging Chains.
Sky needs to go in.
Fracture Soul.
I was standing on someone with a slow, so I thought I was
Dragging
slow.
Chains. Annihilating Dragging Chains.
Just jump off the Duank because
Yeah.
Yeah, just jump off. Only like 2 people got in that next chain. Like
I feel like I just did the exact same thing Morty did.
Basically.
I'm slow, so I must have the slow. Nope.
into the cauldron.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
All right, let's do this now.
Does the slow actually slow the player that has it? I didn't notice being slow at all. Only when someone was just near me. But when I have it,
if you have it on you, you're not slowed. But
Yeah.
you slow everyone around you, so get out.
Ah.
Purple need food buff.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Fuck off.
Beam. Annihilating Glare.
New laser.
Good luck.
Death Link. Fracture Soul.
We have new chains.
Dragging Chains.
It's on Merriv.
Death Link. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
Just for Sylvanas.
May as well wait here if you're ranged.
Yeah. The boss is pushing now. Swap sides.
Fracture
We'll get Doctor
Soul.
quick.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Be ready to swap in 3 seconds.
Fracture
Now.
Soul. Scorn and Ire.
And get away from the gate.
Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze.
We need to slow down on green side.
Fracture Soul.
Like full stop, green side.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture
It's still
Soul.
dropping.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul.
Okay, killed now.
Scorn and Ire. Titanic Death Gaze.
Careful, we still have
Careful,
spikes.
right damage.
Defensives.
Just tank
Death
mode.
Link. Fracture Soul.
It gets stacked up. We have chains coming.
Dragging
Get out with the
chains.
slow and with the chains.
Death Link. Dragging chains. Fracture Soul.
Keep going.
Beam. Annihilating Glare.
So on the next chains in 5 seconds, we need
Fracture
Morty's
Soul.
totem. Put it down
Spread.
now.
Dragging chains.
Just
Fracture Soul.
jump off.
Yeah, I had 4 stacks of the ad dot there.
Oh, that first time because I had to go wide because of the pools, but the slows were there, so I got dragged off.
Yeah, so please just if you have slow, get the fuck away from the sides. Like just go close to the chains if that's what you have to.
But that was just 3 melees having the slow on them and being on the right side where we always are.
Yeah, I still had no
I
choice.
realized, the
Yeah,
hitbox
choice
is
you had.
like the hitbox is like range
Link.
size for this boss.
Fracture Soul.
But I was on chains. I was being
No, it's not you they're talking
Spells
about.
behind. I can see.
It's the slow people.
Like it makes fucking absolutely no sense to lose people because they get dragged off because someone is not moving far enough away with slow. Just like it's as ridiculous as having wipes because people die to laser at this point. Like
If the slows always go to the left-hand side, that way the right-hand side is always clear for people dodging. So if you're melee with a slow, go to the left-hand side. And if you need to move out, go to the right-hand side if you're getting chained.
Facing the boss, right?
Yeah, as we're facing just now.
I've worked out on my
Also, the range can swap to the ad if the other one is dying way too slow. I just swapped and it didn't swap my stacks. I stood closer to the green one, but I could still DPS.
Yeah, and I saw you being good and running away when we came back, so we didn't run into you.
Yes.
And you can only get a new stack when your old one is timed out. It doesn't just swap.
Yeah, if you're in range of both, though, it's RNG on which stack you'll get.
Oils will need.
I mean, even if you swap in the middle, if you just are not standing in near anyone and you see...
It's not
stack is there,
RNG
can go
once you
there.
already have one. It's only if you have 0 that it's RNG.
If you already have one, you can only get the one more of the one that you have. Like it can't swap.
But then it's even easier. Just if one is like dying way too slow, like this time, you just have range swap DPS. You don't have to stop.
You're also standing in Narnia at that point, though.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Fracture Soul. Dragging chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
How are you still dying to the beam?
I was on the left side and I didn't get the roar.
Death link.
Just keep
Fracture
going.
soul.
So get out with slows, and there's a Sky's
Dragon
Totem.
Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
Push the bus.
Death link. Fracture soul. Denier. Scorn denier. Fracture soul. Titanic death gaze. Scorn denier. Fracture soul. Scorn
Be
denier.
ready to swap in 5 seconds. Now.
Fracture soul. Scorn denier.
Dispel, please.
Fracture soul. Titanic death gaze. Scorn fracture soul.
I stop a little bit on green side. I'll just slow down. I'll just stop DPS on it. You
Scorn denier.
keep going.
Fracture soul. Scorn denier. Fracture soul.
Careful with those stacks.
Everyone should have
Death link.
dropped their stacks now. So watch Royalies,
Fracture
and this is
soul.
my run speed totem.
Spread. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare. Death link.
This is
Fracture
Sky's
soul.
totem.
Dragging chains. Death link. Dragging chains. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
Stop damage on boss, full stop, like
Death
everything.
link. Fracture soul.
Just focus the abductor now.
Dragon
Mortis run
chains.
speed totem.
Death link. Dragging chains. Fracture
Do
soul.
not hit the boss, it transitions in 1%. Just
drag
get
the
the
abductor
abductor
to the
away.
back.
Beam. Annihilating glare.
Alright.
That's too late.
No, it's just a laser.
Oh.
Fracture soul.
And a transition. Go to your sides.
Fracture soul.
Try and put the pulls behind me, guys. Let's try and use the space.
On our side, the melee stacks with the tank.
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Target and ire.
Ready to swap in 5 seconds.
Targeted. Fracture soul.
Now.
Scorn and ire.
I need a spell again.
Fracture soul.
Get away from the gateway as well.
Titanic death gaze.
Stop damage on purple. Full stop on purple.
Fracture soul.
Who was that? Who was that?
Next room's running to the back of me. I think.
Yeah, you gotta wait until you have the stacks next rings.
If you're going late, maybe try to port when you have like 3 seconds. That's you don't have to stand around a lot. Like go to the other side, you know, 2 seconds, and then you can go in as soon as it drops.
Also, we had when we're low on one side on the eye, don't drag the eye across all the poles, because melee will like lose all of that damage, especially if you're behind.
Oh, there be no hiding from the eagle.
What?
Ted leaped over the poles, and yeah, we couldn't damage the eye.
What, on the first one or the second one?
The first one.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if we got a decision there where I actually needed to leap. It was just like that or run all the way around, I'm not too sure. Well, I'll try not to. I feel a bit easier because Nectarines, what are you using? Because you're using sack on me, right? Are you using anything else? Because I don't feel it'd be safer for you to just sack me and run straight over. It just stops that like the walking, like I'm hitting people.
Hey, can we have health stones?
For the pools, we usually tend to stack on Glooper on our side. Normally, it's easier. We just stack and just move at the same time. So we also save a lot of space.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're trying to do on purple as well. Just recall correctly, I leaped over because I put the circle in a place to save space, and the only option I really had, except for walking through circles, was to leap through them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death link. Fracture soul. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture. Beam. Annihilating glare. Death link. Fracture soul.
This is Sky's totem.
Dragging chains.
Marif, get in. No.
Fracture soul.
We'll just get a new one.
Oh, really?
Dragging chains.
I mean, the chains drag the ad down.
Annihilating glare.
Yeah, never do that.
If you immune the chains, you just delay getting the ad.
Now the chain buff comes back.
That as well.
I'm sorry. Didn't know. I thought it didn't work with him.
We have a full HP abductor.
Might be fine.
Group of money, big catches.
Yeah, just try and see if we can do it still.
You also pushed
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul.
We probably need to slow a little bit on purple side.
Scorn and ire.
Just because they have the abductor to kill as well.
Fracture soul. Scorn and ire.
You ready to swap in 5 seconds?
Fracture soul.
Now?
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul.
I get away from the gateway.
Debuff. Scorn Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn Fracture soul.
Chill on purple, like full stop purple.
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Scorn and ire. Fracture soul.
And you can kill it now.
Scorn and ire.
Let's do
Death
break.
Link.
Someone ran in with a
Fracture
beam on them.
soul. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Dragging chains.
We won.
Annihilating glare.
No, we're not wiping. Marv, keep going.
It's the kill.
Why
We
did I
believe.
stop then?
So while we have this break, everyone go and take a breather and then collect your hats for killing the eye and we'll fucking kill this bitch. Bye. Rude.
I got the best deals anywhere.
At SP we're stacking on Glooper. So basically we're not adding any bolt.
I'm not on your side. I mean, my side.
Oh, sorry, you're on. Oh, why aren't you with the melee group? With the rogue group, I mean.
Because he wasn't in the group last time. It was just kind of done a bit randomly last time. So we stuck with the same. Does Ted not get the puddles on him like every time on that side?
I do quite often, yeah, and I always try and like clip it on other pools, like at least if it's safe to do so.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, like the stacking does help with it. We have quite a bit of real estate, even with the time that we take to kill it. That like, I'd rather people just put them down far away and not die than like try and be flashy and like clip pools and take a chunk of damage. Because I know I've had my, I'll admit, I've had my trinket pop a few times because I've tried to be fancy, but like, I can kind of get away with it a little bit because of my tank.
Yeah. I'm just asking because if the melee are complaining about pools, they're probably coming from you. If they're like that close.
Yeah, I try and like put it down then move, but like if he's casting, it's like I can. Yeah, it's just not nice when he decides to cast 4 things back to back.
I feel like the pools favor the melee. Because, like, it's almost always a melee, but it's hardly ever ranged. At least on my side. Maybe we just have a lot of melee.
On my side as well, it feels the same. I've literally had the pool on me once.
Yoo-hoo!
It's a paint stand wallpaper to do tomorrow.
So feast down, click the food buff.
We window shopping, Sky.
So everyone try and focus more on surviving and just doing the things right, because we are getting literally nowhere because we keep wiping to silly mistakes. Just like look what's going on and deal with the mechanics. The DPS is not an issue at any point in this fight. So just do the fight and we kill the boss. Like instead of this, we're literally just wasting time. Are you ready, Shara?
Yes, I thought I clicked. But
I think you just missed it, maybe.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
So this is Sky's totem.
Dragging Chains.
Morty out.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
Focus the abductor. Very close to pushing the boss. Just ank when it's safe, Morty.
Fracture Soul.
Just ank, Morty.
Fracture Soul. Denier.
I guess we just wipe.
Scorn Denier.
Yeah, just jump off.
Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn Denier.
He's gone offline now.
Oh, that's a deceit then.
Fracture
Got
Soul.
DDoS by the beam.
Debuff. Scorn Denier.
Like,
Targeted.
I just looked at where he's dead, and why would he be there? The beam was
Good question.
coming from that side.
Talk to me. Glad I could help.
Oh no, not again.
You didn't say please.
It's okay, he's not a druid.
Are you okay, Morty?
I'm taking bets on did the wife pull the internet cable out.
Who was it that did that? Oh, friend of ours. Remember that warrior that joined for a while. His wife actually turned the mains up for the wall.
What?
Turned off the house electric totally because he wouldn't stop playing games.
That's crazy.
Sounds like a good
Yeah.
reason for a divorce.
I thought it was special.
My mom used to just have like parental controls that turned the internet off at 10 o'clock at night.
Farah need food buff. Can you hear us, Morty? Good.
Maybe he uses dial-up so when the phone rings, the internet disconnects.
Oh dear.
Sorry about that. It was the insurance company. You know, we crashed the car the other week, so I couldn't afford not to take it. It could play one-handed, and I couldn't really just say, "You're not important. Fuck off about me." Car, I've got a game to play. So anyway, I'm back. I'm sorted. I'm ready.
Cool, let's go.
Car
Fucking
or
knew they worked
WoW?
at this time of night. That's fucking mental.
Yeah, I was thinking. And it's a
the fuck?
Sunday.
Eco workers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
This is Sky's totem.
Dragging Chains.
Get out with the slows.
Death Link. Fracture. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
Just push the bus.
Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
You ready to swap soon?
Fracture
Now?
Soul. Scorn and Ire. Slothful Corruption.
And get away from the gateway, but not too close to Kluber.
Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Fracture Soul.
Remember to use stuff to survive here if you have to.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul.
And do not get too close to each other. All stacks are dropped.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains.
Alpha slows.
Death Link. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare. Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Watch your feet, and then it's Sky's totem.
Spread.
Alpha
Dragging
slows.
Chains.
Morty stay in.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam.
Just kill this abductor. Don't touch the bus. Actually, nuke the bus. Nuke the bus. No, I don't think we make it. Stop,
Death
stop, stop, stop.
Link. Fracture Soul.
Yeah, we should have just stopped. Don't touch the bus at all.
Death
And we
Link.
need a totem.
Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul.
That's yikes.
I think we need to just take that one every time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
we just
just
have to
always
always
stop.
stop,
Just
yeah.
jump off. Jump off. We're not pushing that.
Fracture Soul. And Ire. Scorn and Ire.
I mean, maybe we push it if we push the boss
No, no,
earlier
no,
when,
no, no,
when
no.
the ad is like half-
we just slow down. The thing we wipe to on this fight all the time is us not slowing down. We just slow down, take it nice and easy.
Until the last phase, and then we have to rush.
Yeah, the last phase is where you get to do all your pew pew.
The last phase is the only hard bit.
The last phase should be the only hard bit.
I think we would have made it. I think a lot
Yeah.
of us had our cooldowns up. And
I think if we had 2 minutes up to nuke that ad, I think we could have killed it while killing the ad. Like, obviously we don't want that, but I think in that situation we could have continued.
Yeah. Cam, are you ready?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can we please pull on pull?
Death Link. Fracture soul. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare. Death link.
Watch your feet.
Fracture soul.
And then Sky's Totem.
Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare. Fracture soul.
Kill the Abductor.
Fracture soul. Denier. Scorn denier. Fracture soul. Titanic death gaze. Scorn denier. Fracture soul. Scorn denier.
You ready to swap sides?
Fracture soul.
No.
Scorn denier. Fracture soul. Titanic death gaze. Fracture soul. Slothful corruption. Scorn denier. Fracture soul. Fracture soul.
Watch out. Do not get in that circle.
Death link. Fracture soul.
And we save the stagger. This is my speed totem.
Spread. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
Just focus on the abductors here.
Death link. Fracture soul.
This guy's
chains.
totem.
Death link. Dragging chains. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
And focus abductor again. So abductors here, and then we wait for the next abductor.
Death link.
Probably stop on boss right
Fracture
Yeah,
soul.
stop boss. This is Morty's totem.
Dragging chains. Death link. Dragging chains. Fracture soul.
So kill this ad that spawns. Still don't touch boss. Actually, we can touch him a little bit. But focus the ad. Alright, when we come across, just push boss. Morty, Ang, and we rest Cam.
Fracture Soul.
Purple side, let's try and be a bit better with the pools for the stacks a bit more. Save as much space as we can.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Rest Nectarines.
Yeah.
And we swap now.
Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire. Slothful Corruption. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire. Titanic Death Gaze.
Slowing down, Pepper?
Scorn and Ire.
We should
Fracture
be okay.
Soul.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. I don't know.
Should be fine now.
We're just losing
Scorn and
people.
Ire. Fracture Soul.
You can use your health pots here because in the next phase they won't do anything.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze.
So did
Fracture Soul.
what?
I
killed-
disengaged to get to the gate and try and just only got clipped by a swirly. That's how I died. So I was staying behind trying to pick up the fucking shattered fragments of my pitiful existence.
You can just outrange them as well, by the way.
I didn't know that because I've never been hit by them.
Glooper said it. And then I just took the chains now and lost it, but I died anyway when I landed. Like, I think it does hurt, so...
Maybe a tank can survive it, but I don't know if healer or DPS can run away and survive.
I think if you're at the chains, you probably can, or if you're at the Warlock Gate.
Forgot about the soul fragments. I have plenty of experience here, and you can run away from them and survive as a non-tank. I seem to get fucking hit by them every time.
Did you rest on, Pat?
I think so. I feel like I rest Nectarines. I guess Muffin is here now.
But dying to the beam is not acceptable. It's literally just a stupid reason to die, and it's causing us to wipe, so please do not die to the beam. Now I say that, I'm going to die to the beam. Because that's how it goes.
That goes for every beam in this fight, not just one.
Like, it's super simple. I know it's difficult when you're a mage, but sometimes you could use your feet.
It'll never catch on. Nectarine, you really want to repair, as does Commandos.
No nectarines, because it's a laser beam, which means it's also a beam.
Dying to anything avoidable is unacceptable. Which means no one should die on this.
Posture check. Sit up, kill the boss, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Link. Fracture Soul. Spread. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
Risk cam.
Death link. Fracture soul.
This is Sky's totem.
Spread. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
Dodge the beam.
Fracture soul.
Let's try and be a bit better purple side with the pools this pool. And quite a lot of space for you.
I think it's fine.
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Titanic death gaze. Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Scorn and ire.
Be ready to swap in 5 seconds.
Fracture
So
soul.
now-
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul.
Don't forget, if you're new to this side and you're just coming across, people who've been here a while may have different stacks to you already.
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul.
Stop on purple.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ.
Fracture soul.
No, it's not. Not yet. Okay, it's fine now. Should be fine.
Scorn and ire.
Do people not have like target frames?
Death link.
What happens if
Fracture
one dies
soul.
too fast?
Every 8 seconds, big pulse.
Dragging chains.
What's
Death
that
link. Dragging chains. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
Focus the abductor.
Death link.
Okay, you need to stop
Fracture
dying
soul.
to lasers.
That was before lasers, I think.
That was before lasers, okay.
Dragging chains.
Sorry then. This is Sky's totem.
Death link. Dragging chains. Fracture soul. Beam.
Focus the
Annihilating
abductor.
glare.
Go left side. Rest cam.
Death
And kill the
link.
abductor.
Fracture soul.
This is Morty's totem.
Dragging chains.
Sit in.
Stop on boss, by the way.
Death link.
Yeah, stop
Dragging
boss.
chains. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
We go left side. Just push the bus.
Fracture soul.
I just play this super safe now. Purple side, stay away from the gateway.
Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Titanic death gaze. Scorn and ire. Fracture soul. Scorn and ire.
You ready to swap?
Fracture soul.
Now.
Scorn and ire.
And you might have to slow damage a little bit on purple.
Fracture soul.
How did that happen? What happened?
Titanic death gaze.
Who ran into somebody? Guys, this boss should have been dead 20 pulls ago.
Like, I just have to say, if we're struggling on this boss, then good luck with getting any further in this raid. People really need to fucking pay attention to what's going on. Stop dying to beams. Stop stepping on each other with the wrong debuff. Like, that's something you should have learned in the first pull. This is a ridiculous amount of pulls for this boss.
Can we get a res over? Didn't get it.
Coming.
I got what you need.
With my slow ass res because I've got no haste. Oh, I have 6% haste. I guess that's more than I used to
Still
have.
faster than running. Thanks.
Someone beat me.
Just faster than dead.
Did you get the res cons?
Yeah, I
You
need
did.
1 second. I've got to do gateway and stuff.
Yeah. Schwerf also got to do gateway, so it's fine.
So I think it was it looked like melee ran into the green side too quickly. Because melee has still had the old debuff, while Glopper obviously has the original one, so melee need to run slower.
Cons and Meriv, are you ready?
I'm ready now.
What does
Sorry, just 10
IRT
seconds.
mean?
What'd you say, sorry?
Flying gold.
I really think.
Oh, sorry. IRT is infinite retools. So now
Oh.
it puts like a, if you like miss a ready check, it puts a
Really?
one on the front you can click.
I think mine was better. I really think.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death link. Fracture soul. Spread. Dragging chains. Death link. Fracture soul. Beam. Annihilating glare.
Kill up
Death
Doctor.
Lane. Fracture Soul.
This is Sky's Totem.
Dragging Chains. Death Link. Fracture Soul. Beam. Annihilating Glare.
And just push the bus.
Fracture Soul. Denier. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier.
You ready to swap sides soon?
Fracture Soul.
No.
Scorn Denier. Corruption. Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier. Titanic Death Gaze.
I think we should be catching up here.
Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul.
Spell, please.
Scorn Denier. Fracture Soul. Scorn Denier.
Watch out with the debuffs here.
Death
And we're
Link.
safe.
Fracture Soul.
Targeted.
Dragging Chains. Death Link. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul.
Beam.
Annihilating
Just
Glare.
focus abductors.
Go left.
Death Link. Fracture Soul.
This is Sky's Totem.
Dragging Chains.
Let's all get in.
Death Link. Fracture Soul.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare.
Right side.
Beam.
Stop and bus.
Death Link.
This is Morty's speed
Fracture
totem.
Soul. Dragging Chains. Death Link. Dragging Chains. Fracture Soul.
Just kill the abductor.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare.
Left side.
Just stay.
Push the bus. And
Fracture
go to your
Soul.
sides.
Fracture
Scorn
Soul.
Denier.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Titanic Death Gaze. Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Be ready to swap soon.
Fracture Soul.
Now?
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Scorn and Ire.
Slow a little bit on
Titanic
green
Death
side.
Gaze.
No, actually don't.
Fine.
I'm trolling. I was looking at the boss HP.
Scorn and Ire. Fracture Soul. Slothful Corruption.
Use health pots here. Like if you
Scorn and
haven't
Ire.
used health pots and health, don't
Fracture
use
Soul.
them now. Okay, watch the stacks here.
They're gone.
Fellas.
And second parts.
Death Link.
We can stack up.
Fracture Soul. Dragging Chains.
Get out with slows. This is my totem.
Dragging Chains.
Oh,
Death Link.
You've always used yours on the other one.
I know.
Annihilating Blade.
just focus, boss.
Gonna put a gateway down, but we can't use it yet for some people.
Good, but can
Use
you take-
defensives.
Death Link. Fracture
No,
Soul.
to use personals.
Dragging Chains.
Stacking these chains. Right?
Yeah, just get dragged off.
Dragging Chains. Link.
Beam.
Annihilating Glare.
Kill this motherfucker. Good job.
That took way too fucking long. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
One Stygian Ember. Jeez.
I really hope that people can pull their fingers out their arses for the later bosses, because if this is what we're going forward with, this isn't looking good. Sorry to be a downer on our kill, but someone gotta say it.
It's a good wake-up call, I say.
And remember, I will come to your houses and I'll
How did, you
slap
get
you.
another, how did you get another shard? I don't understand that. But you kill this on heroic and normal.
No, he took that out of his
I-
gear.
Yeah, I took
Oh, I
it
see,
out
I
of
see,
my
I see.
boots.
Are you not trading this?
Let's. No. How would I be able to trade this?
I thought you had feet already.
He has
Well,
226.
yeah.
Ah, 239, yeah, of course, yes. What am I talking about?
Let's go. I don't know if it's faster. It's probably faster to just run out. So let's go out and get some pulls in on Sylvanas for the last 40 minutes.
I thought there'd be some Mal gear on for loot table, but no, it's the first set of feet we've had. Yeah, indeed. Oh well.
Well, that's one way to get back, I suppose.
Brendan's on. Who else is on? Pang. Soul. Oh, you just whispered him on comms.
Should be safe to go in now.
Wow, put us back at the beginning still.
Actually, need to run through the entire fucking dungeon.
Oh, that's insane.
Well, I guess that's the end of a raid night.
No, there's a portal somewhere in there, a few rooms in. I think. Can't remember. Oh, maybe not.
I think once we get the first pull done, it'll reset us back to the platform. It'll have to.
Yeah.
Well, everything else.
Well, I don't know if you zone in on the platform after the first pull. Like, I still think you probably zone in the entrance, but we
I mean, the zone
just
in
summon
doesn't
people.
matter anymore at that point.
Yeah, it's not like any of the people we just invited now will actually move here on their own.
Imagine moving on your own. Ugh.
Okay, so if you jump off and die and release, you don't end up on the platform.
Test it.
But I feel
Mythbusters.
I don't remember if I've been here before.
Bye, Grouper. Been where before?
I think I did end up further forward, but I can't remember. No, this is where I jumped off. I'm back where I jumped off. Should I do it again?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a nap, Cooper, while I walk in a straight line. Can you wake me up when we get to the other end of the stairs, please?
Hello.
He's not gonna.
Just walk off the edge somewhere.
I don't think Brenda's here to 5 grip me, so I should be safe.
It's a short run. Oh, why is everyone's complaining?
I mean, it's only like 4 minutes.
Surely we've missed a checkpoint or a portal somewhere, right?
I mean, normally you don't end up here. I don't know why.
Thank you.
We
Thank you
ended
for
up here now.
making
You
it
said
even
it's short.
This is like
Oh.
the most
Might
stupid
be
thing I've ever seen.
Might be because the RP
You've
wasn't
arrived
triggered
at
in the
last.
UID. I don't know.
Despite witnessing the
Inefficiencies.
broken cycle of life and death with your
Pull
own
the boss
eyes,
and feign death. It
still,
would
you would stop
reset
us
everyone to
from
one
remaking
day.
this flawed system.
Who did we used to do that on?
What
With
a
another boss we used to
pity.
do that with.
There are no more Valkyr to protect you, Sylvanas.
You will die here. For the
How much further do we have to bleed and go?
Spy a portal in the distance.
The archer does not mourn
This
the
is
loss
getting out
of
of hand.
their arrows.
I'm gonna start a taxi service in this place.
A shame you won't survive to witness our victory. But if it's an ending you seek, then come and meet it.
Now you could actually spawn on Sylvanas platform because she's now active.
But like, we should just phase in there in the first place. Oh, I'm here.
Can we reset her?
How?
As in,
I can
pull it and die?
I can feign.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, most people
Very
are
well.
fucking here anyway.
Death it is.
Just jump. Just die. Just jump off.
Fuel for the maw.
Windrunner.
No mercy. Fall, hero. The cycle will be broken. At long last.
So she's reset now.
We will have
Growth.
Oh my god!
We're gonna put you back at the beginning.
Oh my god! What the fuck is this shit game? Honestly.
Why did you want to reset in the first place?
Thank you for the res.
Why am I dead?
You should definitely release.
Yeah, I heard Smith saying shit game. I'm not gonna do that.
He was watching the football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we get a warlock portal summon thing?
I just need to get mana for it, and then I can.
I'm done it.
Hashtag classic warlock problems.
What, he needs soul shards?
No respecking and not having mana to put a portal down.
Just as a side note, we did the chain stuff, and actually from the chain stuff after the break, it's harder to take the chains. I almost died 2 times because of slows and not having speed buffs, then using Shadow Step.
What?
Chains are so easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but if you get slowed back by 2 slowers and then you don't get the speed buff, it's really easy to die.
don't you have sprint on like a 1 minute cooldown?
I use sprint with chains and with other stuff.
You shouldn't have to.
There's always a windrush.
Yeah, there's
And
literally
I'm
always
just
a wind
saying,
rush to
it's
them.
overall. I'm telling you, it's a lot safer just to use Shadow Step.
But it's not, because like we had people die to it.
No, like literally
One
on
time in 100 attempts.
and in every single pool, the only person to die from the beam that wasn't doing something swanky was Morty when he seemed to run off in the wrong direction because his phone rang.
Can we focus on this fight tonight? Just from now on? We got a very short time.
Yeah. Get the food buff.
At least fixing my car.
Yeah, that's always a bonus. And I assume it's on the other person's insurance, seeing as you were rear-ended.
Absolutely. And so Mrs. Pound, although she's genuinely in pain, is laid it on thick as mustard. Because we're going to claim for that as well.
Yeah, that's...
Did it help last time to have a point of like reference to sort of stack with the intermission?
I mean, it didn't help with the arrows, but I suppose it helps with healing, right?
Yeah.
So, no
Yeah.
reason not to.
You can't DPS at that point anyway, she's immune, right?
Yeah, so like go towards green marker when we about to transition. And then just use literally all healing cooldowns.
Can we have soul stones just in case this boss decides to teleport us back when we res?
It's on CD for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can someone trade Brenda a flask?
Does anyone else need a flask?
Last on pull.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is.
Windrunner. Barbed arrow. Shadow dagger.
And watch your feet.
I always hit my mark.
Frank.
Yeah.
Darkness take
Veil of darkness.
Watch out for the veil.
Windrunner.
no mercy. To the death. Die, scum.
Barbed arrow.
I never miss. Blast shackles you.
Let me get one of these chains close to me. Okay, I'm definitely getting one.
Darkness take you.
Veil of darkness.
Watch out for the veil.
Bitch landed on my head.
I always hit my mark.
Windrunner.
No mercy.
Shadow dagger.
To the death.
Barbed arrow.
Getting new chains now.
Shackles you.
Do these chains and then we have intermission shortly after.
I never miss. Darkness take you.
Veil of darkness.
Veil. And then get to green marker. I guess it was not quite yet, but watch out. And it's intermission now.
To the death. You are unfit to
Do healing cooldowns.
Rive. Rive.
Let me show you how it's done.
Rive. Rive.
Good job. Just dodge now.
Rive. 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 Rive.
Okay, I'll put markers down for gateways when we get to the chains.
Spread.
Spread.
Spread out.
And time for movie night.
Get the popcorn ready.
Yay!
Something is limiting my magic.
No
Do not
popcorn
get hit here.
necessary.
Behind our quarry. Heroes with me.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the maw? Or
Haunting
something
wave.
Else?
Haunting
Also
wave.
try not to run off the edge.
Haunting
You had
wave.
one job.
We,
Well, two really.
I guess
Haunting
we
wave.
can risk. It's probably
No,
fine.
I'm in space.
Haunting wave.
kick this one late.
Open the way. Go. Stop Sylvanas.
Put the gateway on blue marker and away.
Ruin.
It will be
Banshee Shroud.
in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Pop everything here.
I'll break you.
Gateway down, you can focus
Shadow
it.
Dagger.
Oh, just take it.
So get in close.
Your crusade ends here, Banshee.
And when you see the veil on the ground, you
Veil of
go.
Darkness.
So now,
That's unfortunate.
and
Shadow
and
Dagger.
that's why we want people to.
Heroes, I need aid.
Did we have one like on the gateway or
Spread.
spread out?
No.
There was one close to it, like to the right to the left of it. I don't know how it got there.
That would have been mine.
Oh.
Haunting
I need
Wave.
to figure out where to stand on that. Because I can't pop cooldowns and stand in the middle and actually do any damage.
There's too many of them.
There's probably a safe place for me to be, but I need to figure out where.
So the soldiers first.
Crushing Dread.
Veil soon.
Veil of Darkness. Crushing Dread.
Can you hit the soldiers off me? I think it's 2 stacks off on that.
Haunting Wave.
Into oblivion.
Can the
Waves.
spell now as well. So the Goliath.
Ruin.
And we
That
gotta.
was too slow.
Yeah. And we die. I think you probably just need to get a semi-scuffed cooldown there, Smith.
Yeah, I want to try and figure out the best way of doing it because it's like all of my damage comes in the last 5 seconds, and that's when she disappears, or like when things happen. So I like even popped earlier there than I usually do, and still didn't quite get the damage out. So I've got to start like really early when she's still immune to even get any stacks up to do any damage. I'll figure it out. Also, can't release.
You
You have released.
Oh, not on my screen now.
You released
Oh,
to
there we go.
full
Yeah,
health.
I'm here.
Ah, potential customer. Glad I could help.
Allow me to help.
That was a nice phase 1.
Yeah, just watch out for the chains so you don't get killed by them.
This one's mine.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is.
Windrunner. Barbed Arrow.
No mercy. To the death. Blast shackles you.
No, I'm talking this one. Sorry.
I always hit my mark.
They're coming in.
Darkness takes.
Veil of Darkness.
Veil.
Windrunner.
No mercy. To the death. I never miss.
New chains.
Shackles you. darkness take you.
Veil of Darkness.
I always hit my mark.
Windrunner.
No mercy. Let me show you how it's done.
Barbed Arrow.
We will get new chains soon.
I never miss. You can't darkness take you.
Veil of Darkness.
Start moving towards green.
Windrunner. Barbed Arrow.
No mercy.
And she's immune. Get through green.
To the death. You are unfit to stand against me. Fall,
Right.
hero.
Rive. 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 Rive.
I think using AM on that is good as well.
Rive. Rive.
Somewhere to be spread.
Your lives end
Spread.
here.
Okay, and don't run off the platform now. I'm gonna put a speed totem again, so just beware.
Heroes with me.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the maw? Or
Haunting
something
Wave.
else?
Blood
Haunting
and
Wave.
thunder.
Haunting Wave.
By the light.
Haunting Wave.
He's expanding the maw around Oribos.
Haunting Wave.
I've opened the way. Go! Stop Sylvanas!
Remember to
Ruin.
kick late.
She is aiming at our heads! Say hello!
Ruin.
My power is not yours!
Banshee Shroud.
Okay, we're down.
Shattered your throne. Now I'll break you.
Shadow
So
Dagger.
get in close.
Your crusade ends here, Banshee!
And be ready to take the gateway soon.
Veil of Darkness.
Oh shit.
Now.
Don't do it early.
Shadow Dagger.
Be ready to spread out in 5 seconds.
Heroes, I need aid. You always were weak.
Oh, we don't have a rest for Ted.
Suffering.
Just try to get the DPS check here.
Yeah.
Needs our strength.
Haunting
Scout
Wave.
ahead. Champions will assist the Admiral.
There's too many of them.
Soldiers first.
So it's Soul Judge, it has Skull on it, and then Goliath after.
Veil of Darkness.
Watch out for Veil.
Crushing Dread.
Get the spell now.
Thank you, Bolvar.
Haunting Wave.
Watch out for waves here. Run across.
Okay, that one was great.
Quickly, champions! Stop
Kick late.
Sylvanas!
No
Ruin.
need.
Ruin.
Yeah, this one you can kick in. So.
Alright. Summoner first, probably.
Summon decrepit orbs.
Yeah.
Orbs.
You always were weak.
My defenses falter.
Stack for Veil.
Veil of Darkness. Summon decrepit orbs.
Last much longer on his own. We need to reach him.
Orbs again.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Kill the Goliath.
Ruin.
There's a
Oh,
spread.
she's already casting Rune.
There's a
Yeah,
spread as we go across it. Yeah,
we can't be done.
Ah, it was close. Yeah, so basically we can't afford to lose DPS.
Summon decrepit orbs.
The cycle will be broken. At long last.
Do we need someone with a high mobility to get there, or is it we're behind on something?
We're behind on DPS. Like, we
Ah,
need to kill the ads faster so that the bridge spawns so that we can get over there. Because when she casts that, is on a strict timer. So the ads need to die within a certain amount of time.
But in that case, like if you're like a druid or a hunter who wants to make a hero play, then like run speed, disengage, kick off the disengage off the platform and kick it midair before you fall down.
I don't know if you can get that far.
We need our demon hunter back, right? DPS, because the tank
Yeah.
doesn't have the dash or whatever it's called, right?
True.
Release.
Release Kluber next reads.
If I didn't get bopped by the boss, I could have leaped over it. I'm doing it quickly as well.
It means just a matter of people getting used to the face, and then we'll have the DPS.
Can I have
and it
Hellstone,
won't be a
please?
problem.
Hellstone. Thank you.
Let me show you how it's done.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is.
Windrunner. Barbed arrow.
No mercy.
Barbed arrow.
To the death. Blast shackles you. I always hit my mark. Darkness take
Veil of Darkness. Windrunner. Shadow Dagger.
What's your feet?
Barbed arrow.
I never miss.
New chains.
Darkness take you.
Veil of Darkness.
I always hit my mark.
Windrunner.
No mercy.
Barbed arrow.
We're getting new chains soon.
To the death.
Barbed arrow.
Blast shackles Darkness take you.
Veil of Darkness.
The Shuffle Veil.
Which is me.
Green.
Unfit
That was
to
really early.
stand against me.
Yeah.
Rive. 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 Rive.
It's one in Narnia.
Hero.
Rive.
Just jump off.
Rive.
How did we lose so many people?
Rive.
Because there's chains on the edges and people just seem to ignore them. Like, I don't care about your padding. Go to the edges and help those people because
Spread.
they are the ones that are dying. I know melee, obviously, if you're chained in the middle, you're not going to run off to the edge, but... I'm stunned, you're not dead.
Range can focus on the outer ones. Melee can focus on the closer ones, the inner ones.
The cycle will be broken. At long last.
I mean, to be fair,
Justice.
Sky, one person died from chains. The other 3 deaths were from standing in shit.
No.
But we always lose
But
some.
being
got hit
chained
by
doesn't
debris.
help.
Yeah,
Hans got hit by Rive. Ted got hit by
still
debris.
I think I still had the chain on me at that point, so I should have just positioned better with the chain on me to not get hit by him.
Release, please, so we can do one more pull.
Like, Ted had maybe 5 stacks. Pat died outright to chain stacks. Soul was low because of chain stacks.
He wasn't low. He was 75%. That's not low.
Is it too much, or can we use like a healing cooldown when we stack and everyone gets chained?
We're using like a lot of cooldowns there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, the damage comes later as the stacks go up. But it wasn't just this one I'm talking about, like, the chains before, Schwerf had one at the edge and I was killing it. And then some other people came over, but he already had 4 stacks at that point, and it fucking hurts.
Yeah, it happened. Someone died with a chain, but you said Smith. But Farah also died. He ice blocked while I was the only one DPSing his chain.
How was that?
I mean, I can't DPS until my chain is destroyed, basically. I can just put dots. That's instant.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is.
Windrunner. Barbed Arrow.
No mercy.
Barbed Arrow.
To the death. Blast shackles you. I always hit my mark. Darkness take
Veil of
Veil.
Darkness. Windrunner.
No mercy.
Barbed Arrow.
To the death.
Barbed Arrow.
I never miss. Blast shackles you. Darkness take you.
Veil of Darkness.
I always hit my mark.
Windrunner.
No mercy.
Barbed Arrow. Shadow Dagger.
To the death.
Barbed arrow.
Blast shackles you. I never miss. Darkness take you.
Those chains got absolutely
Veil of
fucked.
darkness.
We start moving towards green.
Windrunner.
Yeah, go now.
She's immune.
Shadow dagger.
And range, try and focus more on the outside. So I think AM in the beginning here, and then healing tides later.
Rive.
So healing tides.
Rive. Rive. Rive.
Yep.
Rive. 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 Rive.
Spread out.
Spread.
What's the name of that cast that interrupts?
Limiting my magic.
Banshee's Wail, I think.
Are we?
Yeah.
Behind our quarry.
It's the one where you have the circle around you.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the maw? Or
Haunting
something
wave.
else?
Watch out here.
Haunting wave. Haunting wave.
Like, again, it's not a race, so just dodge them.
At this point, there's no reason
Haunting
to take
wave.
any steps. We don't need to be that fast.
Haunting wave.
Pat said it's not a race as he came in second.
Yeah, but I didn't get hit, did I?
Usually comes first.
Ruin.
Intro plate.
That's what she said.
Ruin. Banshee shroud.
The gateway down.
Shattered your throne. Now I'll break you.
It's
Shadow
down.
dagger.
Focus the gateway.
Your crusade ends here, Banshee.
All hope is lost.
Veil of darkness.
Check the gateway now.
Yield, Sylvanas.
Shadow dagger.
And spread in 6 seconds.
Heroes! I need aid!
She's immune, so just spread.
With me, champions.
Off
Jaina
heal.
needs our strength.
Yeah, boom is this
I get across.
incredible rest of affinity fight.
We'll assist the Admiral.
You get so much use out of it.
There's too many of them!
So kill the soul judge.
Veil, so.
Yeah, be ready for Veil.
Veil of darkness.
And kill the Goliath.
Haunting wave.
I think we have to swap the soldiers and the Goliath, by the way, group. I've just realised. I think we have to like swap them at the same time to keep the stacks in the Goliath low, because I think he gets a building stack that does more damage.
Summoner first.
Maybe you do kick that late. Just maybe it gives a bit more time before
Yeah, I think so.
the next cast.
Orbs.
My defenses falter.
Veil soon. Spread out for that.
Veil of darkness.
Much longer on his own. We need to reach him.
And she's immune, so just spread.
Shadow dagger.
Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow dagger. Shadow
You kill the Goliath.
Start moving up. We need to get in position.
She goes across here.
One version. Oh.
Sylvanas means to claim our heads. Is there no end to these
Oh, she's not casting anything here?
No, should be coming.
Soul Judge.
Summon decrepit orbs.
Orbs.
Press the attack. The jailer must be stopped.
Summon decrepit orbs.
Get orbs again, we can dispel.
Haunting wave.
I am in your debt.
Wave.
Yeah, watch out for waves.
Veil of darkness.
Heroes.
Get over. This one we interrupt late and then DPS the loss. Oh my god, I'm so fucking retarded.
Ruin.
Use stuff to survive here.
Ruin.
Oh yeah, we
Banshee
wanna
Shroud.
interrupt that late.
Shadow dagger.
You don't have to do this. Surrender.
What's this damage? Jesus.
Haunting wave.
Use defensives and stuff. New waves, spread out.
For the Horde. This time you'll lose, Sylvanas.
Res Nectarines and myself.
Veil of darkness.
We get out of veil. Take the rest, spread.
Shadow dagger. Spread.
And spread.
That's me.
We're out of time.
Ank when we get. Actually, wait, yeah, Ank when we get to the face.
Just use whatever AoEs you see you have on the ads. There's no reason to DPS them.
It's done. Hurry.
No. The jailer is
So, Res Smith and Ank Sky.
Quickly, champions. Stop Sylvanas.
Death bends to my will. Heed the call of the Banshee Queen.
Banshee's Fury.
Which platform are you going to Lost?
Next
It's
one,
La-
I think.
Next one.
We got someone
Bane
to soak
arrows.
and drop the puddles?
It's Tank's job.
And we go on to the right?
Veil soon.
Veil of darkness.
Spread.
Daggers
You
off
keep
to
moving with that. You've got to be pre-spread for
Shadow
the veil.
dagger.
Dispel Ted.
Okay, we need to clear the next platform. We have 20 seconds.
Hear my cry.
We also have arrows,
Banshee's Fury.
so Ted go over first. Just clear the platform and then cam after. Oh, was that? What was that?
when she casts the Banshee's Fury and somebody has a stack from the debuff behind.
Switch.
Oh, okay.
You can't pick up any pulls during that time or you're fucked.
Okay, good to know.
Banshee scream.
Guys, just gotta be quicker, right? But like, we did the right things, just gotta be quicker.
At long last,
Yeah, so I think
we will have
you gotta like go after that, and then obviously you got the arrow there, so you go, and then wait with picking up pools over there until the what was it called, Banshee's Fury happens. And then once that's done, you pick up pools, come back and get dispelled, and then we all go across. But that's it for tonight.
Oh wait, no. You can go over there. Shadow damage to all players. Oh, it's not a range. It's not a range thing. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a range on the Banshee's Fury damage.
Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, thanks for it. We go back into Mythic on Wednesday, and then Heroic Thursday.
I got a question about that. Does it make more sense to go Heroic first for people to get the sockets and everything, and then go Mythic to make it easier?
I honestly agree.
Like,
But then it's better to trade stuff if we go Mythic first.
yeah, that's true, but maybe, I don't know.
It depends how much of Mythic we do.
there's always an argument for doing one or the other, but
Yeah.
it worked this week, so we'll just do the same next week. We know it worked. So
I don't think either option's inherently wrong. I think like whichever one you do doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can make good arguments for both.
I thought you said I think both options are
Yeah,
wrong.
that's what I heard as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
It's just whatever you do, it's always fucked.
You're all wrong, right? And that's it.
Let's hear your alternative then.
No, don't want to. I'm going to keep it to myself.
That's really mean.
I just have an idea. I'm all out.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? I think you can hear me. So that's it for tonight. Let's see how it goes. Got a nice mythic video for which I shall be uploading soon once I find some epic copyright music to play behind in the background. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you guys soon. See you soon, brother. Thanks for hanging out. I think I missed something you said. We don't do that. We stack for the black thing. Oh, yeah. I think that's what we're... Oh, no. For the black thing. That's on the P2, you mean? Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Hope we get curved next week. Look promising if we had less deaths. See you soon, buddy. Good night.